Hey guys, welcome to the channel. It's been a while since I've released a video, but uh, things are just happening. We're just in flux. Moving things and setting up a studio, some kind of, just so that I can have a place where I can just do my videos outright. It's really hard when there's two little kids around just running around. You can't topple down your camera equipment, your things, and this is actually just temporary. I'd like to transfer in a room on the other side where I can just leave all the camera equipment so that it doesn't get bothered by the kids. First things first, what's happening all over the world regarding COVID. Davao City, we already have some vaccines coming in and the frontliners already got their vaccines. I'm not sure how I'd be reacting to the vaccine. There's a few types of vaccines that are in here. The Chinese ones, the Sinopharm, they say that it's the best one because it attacks the whole virus as compared to just having the covering of the virus. You don't need to have that explained. But the main point is all the frontliners, that's mandatory. They need to have that because they're frontliners and they're more susceptible to it. So I just hope that everyone is compatible with the virus so that no mutations, so that the vaccine actually makes things better and not make it worse. What do you have for today? It's going to be my first ever Vostok in the channel. So let's flip this camera and check out this vid from Russia. That's the red, white, and blue Russian colors, and just a very simple packaging. The Vostok. This is a Vostok Commander ski. This has been made in Russia since the 1960s and the design has not really changed. It has been like this and they never changed it because the tooling they made, I like this. I chose this because it has got that starfish look. So let's just take this out. So what's underneath this? The Russian literature. It does have warranty. However, if you're gonna be sending it back to Russia, it just voids the warranty. It just defeats the warranty because the postage is just gonna be too much. So very simple box. All of the price that you buy for the watch goes into the watch and not into the packaging. So to take this off, it's just that, and it's done. Very simple packaging. Nothing much, nothing fancy, no plastics even, the stickers that protect except for this one. And that's it. Your watch is ready to use. Let me just polish it for a little bit. You know, for using polishing, I use this, a turtle wax. That's for cars. It really does a great job though. Just a small amount. Dab it first, let it dry. Back part. You know, this design, it's proprietary Vostok. By design, how they did it, the more it goes underwater, the better it gets sealed. So the more pressure it builds, the better that the watch becomes more waterproof. How do you like that? Let's measure how. "61 grams, very light watch." Since this has a weird case, I'm just gonna be measuring it from the side. 38.7. With the crown, it's 44.6. Thickness, 11.9. This watch has got an acrylic, a domed acrylic, and it gives this distorted view. Very, very antique, old style, old school view. That's an Su-37 Terminator, and this is for the this is for the Russian Air Force watch. The watch has a screw-down crown, and normal to any Vostok is the screw-down crown is wobbly. You might think it's damaged, but no, that's natural. It's wobbly. So adjusting this to our time. So the Vostok style for adjusting that date would be going back, forward, because it doesn't have a quick date adjustment. Let's just put it back here. And then this is thin watch, because this is not an automatic, this is a manual watch. Winding it is reversed. I mean counterclockwise. Because going forward, a bit tricky winding it. Pull and then you move the time. And then just about in the middle is where you're gonna be finding the hand wind mechanism there. No, I screwed it down. Very finicky though. Let me do this off camera so that I can hear this. Here, hear this, I'm in the microphone. Seven, 8. There, wound. I'm not gonna adjust the date because it's gonna take some time here in the camera, but there it is. Now compare it to the watch that I'm wearing. That is the size difference between the two. This is a 38 millimeters face, and this is a 40 millimeter dial face. On the wrist, the presence on the wrist and how it sits, well, it sits as a small watch should. You can barely feel it. It's just there. 61 grams, very light. But I really like the dial face on this one. I'm an airplane guy, and having an airplane, a white dial with an airplane watch with the Russian Aeroflot logo there, and Su-37 Terminator, what could go wrong? Well, it does have this friction fit bezel, so you can still time things. Bi-directional. Yeah, well, last thing to do is to check out the straps for the watch. And yes, I would like to do this quick comparison with the Seiko Flieger. This one is automatic. Who wore it better? Well, both has its characteristics, but this has just got more character to it. Look at that shape. Now, who wore it better? Let's swap out this straps. Flieger. Two. Look at that Vostok. That's a fat spring bar. Very heavy duty. it. By the way, the straps for the Vostok is 18 mm. Yep. Oh, sorry. And would you look at that? Vostok with an 18 mm NATO strap. Yep. Vostok Commanderski on a black 5-ring NATO strap. That looks nice. I mean, it just gives it that, just adds to that commando look of the Vostok. So it does look good on the NATO. Let's change it to a Milanese. Did I just lose something? Can't find my spring bar remover. Wow. Finicky, finicky. There it is. It fired off. Woo, thank you, I found it fast. Okay, sometimes the second time still fires off. Yeah, got it. Almost got that. Well, you're not something that tinkers with watches if you haven't experienced those kind of things. These small things firing off somewhere across the room. Oops. There you go. Right, thanks for watching the video. See you on the next vid. Peace.